Well, I'm back for part four. My friends keep on asking, when you gonna drop part four? I said, well, part four is my hustle. People don't even know the daily struggle getting up every day, just being paralyzed. That's my hustle taking care of me. I know some people that I may know may get bitter, don't ask questions, want to have an attitude, or don't know how to talk to me because I be too in tune of taking care of myself. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Take care of ourselves to the fullest. But it's a little bit harder for me because everything went from automatic to manual. So I'm on this. I have to take care of myself. And what takes care of myself, what makes me happy, is writing poetry, helping people. I don't care if you rap, act, do comedy, anything entertainment that uses the voice or the body of expression. I'm there, you know. A lot of people ask me, why don't you perform a lot? Why don't you be going out and doing what you do best? I said, because I feel like a lot of promoters don't get it. Just because you collect a dollar or two at the door, it's really based on what you could do as a whole. You know, poetry right now, it's 2018. I've been doing this for 18 years. 18 years. It's about to be 19 this year in August. But wow, I've been doing this for a long time, and poetry has even changed. I've seen comedy change when the kings of comedy, when they stepped out in suits and presented comedy as an art, they ain't turned back. We as poets, we as battle rappers, artists, actors, and actresses all coming up, we got to present our art as an art. Like, why I stand out? I tell people I'm the voice of poetry because I'll speak for it. Because I know we all got a death date, but it's what you do to leave your legacy. And my legacy is I fight against illiteracy. I want to make sure all my friends, their kids, people that I meet are inspired that it's okay to learn to read and write. It's okay to use your imagination. Because that's what we do. We use our imagination with so much creativity with words to uplift. And I'm blessed to be around some of the realest, some of the most humblest, caring people that that reach out. That I'm surprised, because days like this, you never know who knows you or you know them, or they're inspired by your work. People ask me, why are you so dope? I said, I love to read. I love the words. Word is the key to everything. Once you learn how to speak, the next step you learn how to reach, and you use them words that move people. And see what's so dope about a poet? You can't get on stage unless you have true feelings about yourself and know how to express yourself. There's too many greats in the world that I look up to, from Nikki Giovanni, the last poets, to Gil Scott Heron, Georgia Me, Queen Sheba, Talam AC, Black Ice. I mean, the names go on from Rodzilla to Black Academics, Beneficial to Great, you know. There's legends out there in these streets that do poetry. Malik Salam, Woo-Wop, I just love the art. I did so many shows with so many great people. Most of them don't even understand. And I'm about to put out a whole new post focused on helping all of us as artists. But right now, this is basically just why I do poetry. And people ask me, why haven't you dropped a poem yet? Or why haven't you put yourself out there yet? Because I want people to get to know me. Know the artist first. You might love my work or my creativity, but get to know the artist. Why I'm so humble. Why I don't put myself out there in the streets so much. Because everywhere I go, I don't care if I'm in the grocery store, welfare department, SSI building, anywhere I'm at. Hey, your acronyms, and I'm in a conversation for an hour or two. And I enjoy that when people come to me and just want to talk, want to be inspired, just to see what's under this hat. You know, 7 feet. That's what's under this hat. 7 feet of knowledge. Knowing I became that wise man who loves life, who loves people, who loves to inspire. Knowing me, I think all my writing, my creativity from my parents, because discipline is key. When you come from a home where every time you got in trouble, you had to open the Bible, see what you did wrong, read it, understand it. Then if you didn't understand it, look in the Bible dictionary. If it wasn't in there, then look in the dictionary. So I became in love with the dictionary, raised as a military brat at first. See, my father spoke in acronyms. He was the loadmaster for the C5 Galaxy. And it tripped me out when they spoke in acronyms. And I picked it up at the age of 7 and enjoyed every minute of it. Love exploiting the word, understanding. And ever since then, I never lost a writing contest, from Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, speech writing. You know, when it came just to writing, that's what I love. I love to exploit. I love to research. And what I learn, I love to spread. And I love the knowledge of people, because people of knowledge is us. Because when people tell me, you're great, you're dope, you're this, you're that, and I tell them the same thing, you're dope, you're great, you're all that. Because the only way you can relate to me if that's already in you. I'm just a reflection of what you like to hear. That's what people don't seem to forget. See, I go through daily physical pain, daily, hard, that just forces me down. But I love to perform, set my mind free, to take my pain and put it somewhere. Because people don't understand. I'll sit here, have spasms and all that, but will still finish a poem with a tear in my eye, knowing the pain is overwhelming, but at the same time, the word has to be getting out. I know I have to do this poetry. I am forced. Because when you love something so much, you don't look at it as your hustle or something that you have to do. It's like I was forced to do this, knowing I was going to quit. Try to quit, but the love of writing. But Georgia Me just told me one day, you're just on your island. You'll be back to the surface. And you know what? I never left. When you're around great people who admire you, who you can work with, who you can build with, who you can love with, that is the beauty of it all. See, the beauty of this, I love all my people. I love everybody around me. I love to exploit, uplift, and make people smile daily. And if anybody needs help, understand, there's a big movement going on. It's about to change. I'm going to make it right for all of us as writers, poets, who could tune, producers, as well as battle rappers, artists, actresses, comedians. Because my next post, people gonna understand. Poetry is hip hop, and hip hop is spoken word. It's an art form. If you know what rap means, it's rhythm and poetry. Understand, rhythm and poetry. And you only can create a rhythm with poetry when you be yourself. But if you get caught up in the norm and sound like anybody else, you know you're lost. Or you continuing a chant that you don't have no strength over. But yeah, this is part 4. I do this for the people and for what I have for them. I do this because I love my mother and father. I love all my cousins. I love my aunties. I love my uncles. I love my grandmothers. I love all my friends. I love all the people in the world who love me back. I don't care if you're a fan, because I walk this earth way different. Way different. People ask me, or I should say, people do ask me. But I remember a conversation with my sister. She goes, who do you think you is? I said, I'm Black Jesus. She goes, why? What makes you think that? I was shot in the head, pronounced dead for 3 days on life support, and risen on the 3rd. Came back with these gifts. I wonder who I am sometimes. But I'm here to help people, bring something to the world, bring to the light, bring love and bring peace. And for you to understand, I hope you do. But this is for us. Thank you for listening, and let's keep the movement on. I am here as your friend, never your foe, your family, your uncle, big brother, or just somebody you just need to talk to. I love you all. You know who you are. I'll be back.